How's it going, everybody? Hey, I just want to show you a rifle that I picked up today. We have an actual group on Facebook here in my area that sells firearms, holsters, things like that. And I ran across this on that Facebook site, and it had been posted, I don't know, about 4 or 5 days earlier, and there was no activity on it. So I contacted the guy, and it was like 2 days before he got back to me. I just assumed he had sold it or whatever. But he got back to me and said that he still had it. And I told him that, well, I'd like to see it. Just picked it up today at the noontime. And this is a Browning BL-22 rifle. This rifle is a Browning, but it's actually made over in Japan. It's a newer rifle. These are not old. You can still buy them today brand new. This is a grade 1, which doesn't have any checkering or anything like that on the furniture. They have a grade 2, and I think they have a premier grade. The grade 2, from what I can see, the difference is it's got some checkering on the stock. The premier, I don't know. But I know that going from grade 1 to grade 2 adds about $80 to the price of the rifle. Now, I can get this rifle brand new at my Sportsman's Warehouse here in town for, with tax and everything, it'd be right about $550, $560. And I picked this one up for a really good deal, I think. The guy that had this was the second owner. He had bought it at a local gun shop. He said about a year ago. I was really concerned about what condition it was going to be in, but as it turns out, it is in really nice condition. So I picked it up. The Browning is a lot. I shouldn't say it's a lot. It's in configuration. It's like a typical lever action Henry rifle. It's a tube fed lever action, rifle. Nothing really special. It does shoot 22 short, long, and long rifle. But one thing that really got me about this particular rifle was the throw of the lever whenever you want to put in another shell. Most lever guns, whenever you pull this down, this lever is going to come down to like here, and then you bring it up. This one here has a much shorter throw. That right there is it. So you can actually be shooting this and just take your fingers, and you're not taking your hand off of the gun to bring this lever down, coming back up, replacing your hand. You can just like that. I think that is really a neat feature. That's the one thing that really intrigued me about it. How I actually found out about this rifle is there's a guy on YouTube, and his channel name is MixUp98. Now, if you guys haven't checked out MixUp98, you ought to check out his channel. He's a really good shot. He has a lot of good, neat rifles and shotguns and revolvers and stuff, and I think you kind of like his style. I like his style quite a bit. But he actually did a video on the BL-22, and I was like, man, I like that. I have 2 Henrys. But I seen that, and I seen that short throw, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to check into one of those. Well, like I say, they're $550, thereabouts, and I actually picked this one up for under $400. So I'm real pleased with that. I have not shot it. Try and give you a little bit of some close-up work here. There's one spot. One thing I want to show you. A lot of these, like the Remingtons and stuff, whenever you put this tube in, you have a little slot in here that you have to line up the pin, and you push it in and then give it, a little twist. Well, the Browning has got a push button right on here, and it doesn't matter where you put this back in. You just push that button and it just pops in. That'll sit there and just spin, which is kind of nice. You don't have to worry about, lining up the little slot. But this is, like I say, a grade 1. This is in really nice condition. There's one spot on here I found that it looks like this may have been dropped or bumped with something, but it's right there underneath my thumb. You can kind of see that little ding right there. That right there is really the only spot on here that I found. It's got the Browning emblem right there underneath the lever. Now, one thing I will tell you is whenever this hammer is down, like it is now, whenever you go to work this lever, this hammer is pretty stout. That tells me that this gun has not been shot a lot, because that hammer is still pretty stiff. So, anyhow, no gee whiz this or that. It's just a really, really pretty rifle. The rifle weighs 5 pounds. Typical buckhorn style sight. But I'm really pleased that I came across this, because I would have been purchasing a new one probably within the next 6 months if I hadn't come across this one used. And I typically am kind of shy away from used stuff. I've said that before in previous videos, but this one being what it is, the guy had it at a good price, primarily because he bought it used, you know, so he got a good price on it when he bought it. So he was just able to pass that on to me. So real happy about it. The Browning BL-22 lever action rifle. One of these days, whenever the wind quits blowing and it warms up around here, we'll take this out and shoot some steel and have some fun with it. That's it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the new subs. Y'all take care. We'll see you.